Alrighty, turn 36, January 11th, 1942. See what Hellsen's up to. Alright, auto flip Jolo. %, moonlight, so I doubt if we'll have any night air raids. Come on, get him. No, why are you attacking? He's going to use up all his depth charges. Oh, damage to engines. Nice. Another hit. Where's the ASW group I put there? Yeah, they're picking their asses. And we're not firing back again. He must be sitting way off. Yeah, I figured he was going for the airfield. I moved a lot of my aircrafts out, but if he, as long as he continues to have those, 50 or so fighters flying cap, it's going to be hard to do. I need to do some. I can't sweep my own base. Alright, if he's going to play this game, I need to figure out a solution. Come on, Oscars. Yeah, there we go. Alright, looks like 1-1. Alright, bombing the hell out of Temulo Airfield. Moderate rain. We got 55 hits though. All right, nice. Bombing Wen Chao Airfield. Light rain. We got some enemy. We got an enemy squad and 21 hits. All right. The rest of the Nels coming in now. 27 more hits. My Vals, come on, Vals. Yes! They dropped 3 bombs, or 6 bombs, and did nothing. Nice. Bombing the troops at Lu Chao. Lost an Ida. Didn't do a whole lot of damage. What was the weather? Moderate rain. We saw some movement of troops moving west from Lu Chao, so we're bombing them to slow them down. Changsha Airfield. Severe storms, we still get 15 hits. Excuse me. Another follow-up. 5 more hits. Alright, beating up on trapped Chinese units. Another raid on Changsha Airfield. severe storms, we get 2 hits. Pretty weak. Another follow-up on Temulo with some Marys, a dozen of them. 2 hits. One Oscar is trying to fight some heavy bombers. Is he actually thinking about put fighters there? Wow. Well, that was all ground attack, although it showed them hitting the airfield. Interesting. That Thai unit's getting mauled. It's about to become combat ineffective here. Come on, do some damage here. Come on, hit him hard. Yeah! Come on, hit him good. Nice. That's 16 combat units destroyed. Close squads. That should soften them up for what comes next. Alright, AM phase. Huh? We gave and we took. That Thai unit up at Pegu's getting plastered. I need to get some fighter cover over there for him, and apparently my Oscars are not enough. Bombing Nanning airfield. Just to prevent them from building forts. 11 hits in a clear sky. Half dozen more Sonyas coming in. 14 more hits, nice. Alright, that's it for the air phase. No, no! I'm glad I sent some ASW ships there, because they're doing absolutely nothing. That PB, that patrol boat's there basically on his own, because the rest of the other task force there is picking their butt. Alright, here we go. Should be an easy push. They surrendered. Oh well. I'm bombarding again? Oh shit, I didn't turn it off. Alright, doing a shock attack this time, because last time I did a normal attack and they didn't do nothing. There's no casualties and no real effect. Well, they surrendered. That's not surprising. Yes! It looks like my bombing took out the rifles at Prome, and my paratroopers take it. Nice. Alright, got some base building here. Some airfields. Lots of airfields and forts. Alright. Overall, a decent turn for us. I mean, the RAF's pounding that Thai unit at the Pegu. As long as he can hold on for a couple more days, we can get some relief up there for him. And looks like he's pulling out of Rangoon, which will be nice because that's a nice base there. Probably a decent airfield and everything. If we can take that and get fighters there real quick. Because it looks like he's on to bring his heavies in. Oh, we got a destroyer. Air units are moving around. The pieces that couldn't fly are playing on the rails. All right, I'll be back in a couple moments. We'll go over the action. All righty, we are back with the after action portion of the video. Let's go ahead and look at some stats here. Score wise, we went up 70 points. Allies went down 7. Probably most of our points went up was because all the airfields and that we completed. All right, aircraft wise, looks like the Allies lost 2 to air, and that's it. Looks like we lost 1 to air and 2 to flak and 6 to ops. Just taking horrendous ops losses. We got double, although I'm not sure they're flying any missions. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. See, the Allies lost 2 Buffalos and air, and that's it. We lost a Babs to flak, an Ida to flak, an Oscar to air, and the rest were all ops losses. Wow, 2 Jakes to air, 2 ops. Interesting. All right, so we lost a total of 9 aircraft, 4 pilots killed, 1 wounded. All right, Army lost points. The Allies are up to 1156. We're up to 51. 138 Allied ships sunk, 32 Japanese. See, air units in 3 days we get another transport Sente. Not a real help. We don't really need them at this point, but you take what you get. 14 days we get a light carrier with some nice units on it. Let's see, anything new show up here? Supposedly we sunk the K-13. Last turn. I do not believe that. Let's look at here. The Repulse is still not showed up yet. Alright. Incoming ships for us. We just got a destroyer this turn, so 3 days we're going to get a big Murchie, little Murchie, and a sub chaser. The next one after that looks like it's going to be our light carrier, the Shoho. Ground reinforcements, 3 days. We're going to get a bunch of units. Looks like 3 AAs, another paratrooper regiment, 2 nav guards, some marine coys, special base force, and a guards regiment over in Xargun. Good, because we can use some more troops up in Burma. Alright, let's go and look at production. Aircraft and engines. 22 engines built last turn. We built 3 Zeros, 2 Oscars, 2 Sallys, 2 Nels, 1 of everything else. Device-wise, let's take a look here. 324 new infantry squads, 50 AT guns, 40 engineers, 44 engineers, 40 AV support, bunch of 15-centimeter guns, some regular support, howitzers, and down into some mountain guns and mines and engines and so forth. All right, so it looks like maybe one of our divisions may have upgraded to some new infantry. So that's good. Let's go ahead and pull up Combat Reporter and take a look at that. For the 11th of January at sea, we had the Wake Island action. Basically, we started off with us attacking the Trout. Damaged it twice. One was supposedly to an engine hit. Then later in the the Trout fired on us. 2 torpedoes at my patrol boat. Both missed, which is good because that guy's laden with troops. Trying to lift the last bits of that regiment off Wake. Other action. We got the bombardment of Johor Bahru again by the quad. I think those are Abducts. I think 1 or 2 of those. Oh, no, I think those are different ones than last time. Okay. So you have always light cruisers up in Singapore? Interesting if he does. I need to. Well, let's take a look right now. Oh, no, they're the same ones. Okay. So he was able to return them, rearm them, and send them back? Or maybe they just didn't expend all their ammo, so he just had them sit there. Although he got a couple hits on the runways, damaged some planes. I figured that's what he was going for, so I moved a lot of my Sallies and the more valuable planes out of Johor Bahru last turn. If you remember, at the end of the turn, you see a lot of air groups going along the rails and arriving at bases. That was them. On the ground at Prome, we had a nice victory against No One Home because we bombed the hell out of the 3rd Rifles Battalion and destroyed them from the air. So my paratroopers came to Prome and no one was there to fight, but they took the base, which kind of cuts off Rangoon. He has no easy way out now. I know he can march up there and take it, but it's on the road. It's what, 1, 2, 3 days, 3 hexes of march, so that's at least 6 days, if not more, if he has sufficient ground troops there. At Nanning, we bombarded for no reason because I didn't turn it off. And then we wiped out a Chinese unit and a Chinese headquarters unit. No amphibious action. In the air, it was usually mostly us, but it's not all us. At Pegu, we had some air action. Some Buffalos swept, most likely from Rangoon. They ran into my long-range cap of just 3 Oscars, apparently, so I'm not sure what was up with that. I'll need to look into it. We shot down 2 Buffalos, and we lost one Oscar. The good thing there was over our base, so the Buffalo pilots are probably either killed or missing in action, as in captured. And then after that, where is it at? There we go. Medium and heavy bombers from farther up in Burma and India came in and hammered the 1st Thai Division again. You can see here the 3rd Burma Rifles at Prome. We swept it to make sure he wasn't flying cap over him. Then the Sallies come in and really put the hammer down on him. And then the Nels came through and finished them off. Other than that, we were just bombing airfields and Chinese troops. For our signet, make sure I'm on the right day here. Okay, Nico Lavisk. Sovobdri. I think he's doing this just so he knows I'm trying to pronounce these Chinese and Russian base names. Vorshavov, Pearl, Anchorage, and Pakenbara. Where the heck is that? Oh, okay. In the middle of Sumatra. Okay. And Ops. Unknowns. Yep, we're dropping that Prome. 20th Division has just upgraded that truck. That's probably the 324 infantry squads we saw. Imperial Guard, and a bunch of units upgraded at Johor Bahru. Nice. Task Force being sighted. Us sighting enemy units. Most of these large ones, like 9 here near Ocean, is probably not true. The 10 here near Kingshan is not true. There's a lot of those. Replacements, and we got Air Force base unit takes replacements. We got Nate still in the pipeline. All the Bettys are now back in the pool. We got an Alpha in the pipeline. Repairs. Heavy cruiser at Babel is repaired, and a destroyer at Pescadores is repaired. Woohoo! We got credited with another kill in the air. Yay! We don't have a whole lot this campaign because the Allies are not fighting. Planes down for maintenance. We took 2 bases. One was an auto flip and one was against no one home. But we will take them both. They're both, I won't say good bases, but they're both useful. Jolo is one we need. It's in the middle of the DEI or Luzon, however you want to look at that. It's just a nice one that now he can't base anything there. And Prome is currently important to block the troops from Rangoon from easily escaping. Intel, bunch of base expansions. Us. Not us. So everything was us except for Calcutta. Calcutta size 8. Damn. You can see we got Fuson's up to Port 6, Port Arthur, Cameron Bay, Tinian, Bayonbang, Lingayen. and Qingchao all increased their airfields. Tulagi got the force to level 2. Probably maybe one more level of fort building at Tulagi. Then we'll start building airfields. And then, cause once we start building an airfield, that will give away that we are there in force, or at least there with engineers. Because the unit that took it was a piece of a naval guard unit or a KOI, and he's not concerned about that. He may not be concerned that we're building an airstrip there either, but he will. Alright, damage is our planes damage, a lot of Nels damage and Sally's. Marblehead is reported sunk near on December 9th. Nice, look at that. Now you're down in the corner of the key. Nice, okay. Don't know if I believe that one. Alright, 3 ports, 3 ships in Wenchao. Is Wenchao building ships? Is that what the problem here is? For you allied people who have played allies, does Wenchao produce like some AMCs or AMs or some little baby ships during the game? And that's what my Coast Watchers keep reporting, that they see those ships, because there's no ships there. But if they're building ships, they might be reporting on them being constructed. Arrivals, these are all air groups being moved. The only thing that was actually new is this destroyer arriving at Yokohama there, or Yokosuka, whichever you wish to use. Alright, that is Combat Reporter there. Go ahead and turn that off. And then we'll go around the Pacific here. We'll start in the northwest over in Burma like we always do. Alright, so we took Prome. A little bit of supplies. How bad is that Thai unit? Oh, well, he's not that bad. He still has, what, 80-some assault strength? His disruption and fatigue is huge. Well, you would be too if you got bombed 2 days in a row by a bunch of heavy and medium bombers with really nowhere to hide. We have no forts there. And that's clear terrain. That is clear terrain. It's just wide open. Those guys are laying in this any little divot they can find, praying that the bombs don't hit close enough to them. But they shouldn't have to worry about that much longer. We should be able to get some maybe air cover over this next turn. But let's see. Fighters, bombers up at Lashio. Still the bulk of the fighters at Rangoon. Alright. That's probably, I bet you the P-30, I don't know, what's a Chang Chung? Let's look here. 18, that's probably one piece of the AVG. There's at least one unit of Buffalos here and probably some P-38s. So, I might sweep that next turn. But it looks like he moved one unit out. And it looks like more are moving east. Is he got a counterattack? Looks like he might be. Interesting. Now the question is, do I stay here and hold, or do I fall back to preserve what I can of that unit? That's woods. Not great terrain, but it's better than stupid clear terrain. Alright, well, what do we got here? We got another division. We could probably hold at Mulmeen, because we got some forts there, don't we? We have one, and we're building some more. Looks like he's going to counterattack me at Pegu, and he'll probably push that Thai unit out, because one, it's a Thai unit, not very combat, powerful to begin with. And two, he's been beat on. Yeah, he'll probably take that. All right, we almost got this unit. We almost got this base force trapped with this guards regiment coming up, and the one at Mulmeen. Come down into Malaya. Alright, are our men out of there yet? Nope, they are not. How are we looking? 36 miles, 31, 34, in the low, mid to low 30s. Okay, another couple days. We'll come down here. The base is not really hurt. Need to get a little bit of resources. Alright, anyone able to reform yet? Come on, we got to be able to start reforming these guys. And why the hell aren't his artillery shooting back at those ships? What the hell? Where's the... Oh, wrong op mode. Of course, wrong op mode. Why wouldn't it be, right? Oh, he's in move mode. Let's flip him to combat. Hey, there we go. Alright, so that guy's rebuilt. What are we missing? Lu Chao. Oh, this is the 31st Division. Yeah, he's not gonna be put back together for any amount of time. Oh, that doesn't help me much then. Okay, so I can change the headquarters and rebuild the 55th. Okay, so I'm gonna need to spend some time at Johor Bahru this turn, checking headquarters and making sure they're all appropriate, and at least get one division rebuilt. So we got a piece of a 38th Division that finally unloaded. I think that's the last of them from here. Yep. What do we got here? Some more of the 146th. All right. So we're starting to rebuild divisions, and then we'll march into Singapore. And once we're there, be good because he can't bombard his own base. You can see he has 70 fighters here. Almost guarantee you they're flying cap over either regular cap with a range 1, or at least some of them are flying direct long-range cap over that task force. So what I'm going to need to do is sweep. I'm going to need to get some fighters in here and sweep Singapore. Alright, coming down, nothing going on in Sumatra. We are running some recon on different bases to see what's there. There's that base. That we got some intelligence reports, so there's probably a unit there. Java, nothing going on here either. Burma. Borneo, nothing going on. We're picking up the last bits of this 42nd Regiment to move it up into Johor Bahru to reform into divisions. Over in Luzon, let's see. On the mainland, we're still just forming up. I think we're waiting for... Did that unit finally get here? Nope, we're still waiting for a couple more for the engineering and the artillery to move down from Cabatuan above it here. So a couple more days, we can reform the other division. Then we'll march the 2 divisions and the brigade out of Lingayen into Clark, and effectively ending the resistance in the Philippines. We probably won't have enough strength to attack. We will bombard once we're there. Just see what units we're up against. He has a lot of armored fighting vehicles. Those have to be motorized support, though. There's no way he has that many tanks. He has a lot of guns, though. Alright. Into the islands. We auto-flipped this guy the other day. We auto-flipped Jolo to this turn, which is good. It's probably all we're going to get, because that's not a base. We might get this one, but I don't think the range from Zamboanga will come all the way out here. Alright, we finally got into Malay Balay with our troops. We will check my notes and see if I know what's here. If not, we will bombard for a turn and then see what's going on there. We're unloading more supplies. These are supplies that came from up north into these landings, but might as well drop it off in Davio and let it distribute through the supply system. Let's see. Where did my patrol boats go? They all came down here. Why are they not carrying troops? They were supposed to load these guys up. Sometimes I hate this game. But, alright. So we load the troops at turn 8. We will start island hopping here. We gotta be careful, because he probably has some Catalinas, PBYs out of Ambon, and he likes to fly them at 1,000 feet. So we'll have to fly some cap if we're nearby or we're concerned about it. Alright, not much going on in Babel. We're loading some troops up for our next assault. Come down into New Guinea, looking good. The Bismarck area looking fine. Looks like he's coming back into Rabaul for another smacking. Down into the Solomons. He is not reconning us. Up to level 2 fort. I'm pretty sure I'll go to level 3 and then start building out on the airfield. Got plenty of supplies. How are we doing at Lunga? Alright, 5,000 max. We got 3,000. Not as many. We're not building as fast. We only have 17 engineers here. And this unit has 60. Yeah, that explains it. 3 times the engineers. Okay. Well, it'll still build. That's what I got. At Denny, we're taking some long-range B-17 hits. Surprised he's not attacking the port. Trying to sink this guy. Okay, over into Gilbert's and Marshall's. Everything looks fine. Truck is as normal. It's a beehive of activity. See, we got a bunch of task force here. And we're bringing in more. There's some more troops coming south. At Wake, why aren't you guys doing your damn job? Is it because this leader's a piece of shit? That's what I'm thinking. Leadership 31. Hell, the PB boat has a 46. Come on. Oh! All the troops are all the troops are loaded. Yes. All right, get out of there. Get that PB boat out of there with those troops. Nice. He's coming down with those coys for Wake, so I can put some Mavis there. Build loading up troops. Come up here. Take a look at our pickets. Medium rain, moderate rain, light clouds, clear sky, thunderstorms. All right. Up into northern Japan. Cargo. Hauling resources. I know we're not upsetting the big balance, but we're trying to haul just to get as many, prolong as much as we can. Fusan's up to a size 6 port now. We need to start moving more than just this one little fleet back and forth here. It's a little guy. I need to run at least 2 of these, if not more. We need to start moving more than, 15,000 resources every other day. I still got all these task forces sitting here so we can't bomb us. Wen Chao's at 81 airfield. Changsha's at 100. He has not noticed that my 2 unrestricted divisions at Wen Chao are no longer there. They have been picked up and moved out. They will be heading somewhere else. And he did get here with 2 units. And my tank regiment is still picking its ass on its way up there. Alright. So he has blocked supplies into me. Which is, nope, not that good. They are low. Well, let's go ahead and turn that off. I'm going to go ahead and save that. Just so I don't forget it, they keep wasting supplies. Alright. What's the airfield here? 20, okay, that's fine. He has more units coming. Wow. That's not going to be good. I think he's cut off these troops. Oh, well. We're going to cross this river and hope. Although, that's a... What's the land up there? Wrong one. Wood. So if I get those tanks up there, I should be able to sit there, but he controls it. If I can get up there before he gets those extra troops over here, I might be able to drive these guys out and open that supply line back up. If not, when I shock attack with this, these Marines, which will probably devastate them across the river, that'll definitely open it up, and I can get these guys out if I need to. Damn it! I didn't realize he had such strength here, but he's probably reeling them in here. Alright, I'm getting a little too aggressive here. Need to back up a little. I don't want to lose these guys, but right now they are kind of trapped. I think I can still move them east, because I own the hex edge. Yes. Because until he comes in, and then he'll lock me in, and I can't. I should be able to still move out as long as you're not moving out into enemies. But if he were to attack and I have to retreat, I can't retreat here because there's enemy units. Which means he may attack me this next turn. So if I move, I want to move in combat mode. Alright. Look over here. Look at Chungking again. 18 fighters. Where are his... Did he disband all of his Chinese units? Or is he moving them like... Not there. Huh. Where would he put them? Maybe here. That's pretty far away, but... I don't know. It's hard to say. Where he may have moved... Oh, what's over here? Maybe some here because it has a rail. Oh, is that a rail or road? That's a road. Duh. Yeah, there's no rail on the interior. Hey, well, I'll need to take a look. That's not super important at this point. We did clear a rail here. We cleared the road here. We got troops moving to this location and this location to kick them out. But I don't like destroying them. But at this point, I'm getting tired of them screwing around with them, so I just want them gone. But that's the turn. If you guys enjoyed watching it with me, please go ahead and click on that like button. For those who have been following along or are new to this campaign, if you are enjoying it, please go ahead and subscribe. I'd appreciate that as well. Until the next turn, you guys have yourself a great day, and we'll see you later.